This episode is all about Tracy Ginger's dog rescue and sanctuary in Progreso.
This dog shelter operates completely through the help of volunteers and donations. Tracy Ginger is a Canadian who has settled in Progreso, Yucatan, and she operates this dog shelter as well as a restaurant, catering business, and a beauty salon.
Just to show they're not dogs only, they do have their token kitty.
No, we have to keep them in separate corrals because obviously are animals and they cannot be like a full time together, depending on the character and how the size.
Yep.
Aww. If we can pass here, yeah.
They're waiting.
You wanna come here?
Sure.
So only we need to try that the dogs don't pass the doors.
Okay.
Like
No one gets past the doors.
corrals that
Oh, hello.
Major is still dealing with a condition in the skin. You can see it.
Mm-hmm.
So some dogs are like specific cares that you have to have with them. For example, Milo had a problem in the cadera.
Ah.
No, displasia de cadera. This coral is super friendly.
Okay.
All of them are available for adoption.
They're very socialized.
Yeah, for example, there is Flandy. Flandy is a survivor of distemper. So you can show that he have like involuntary tics.
He's cute. Part terrier.
Yeah,
Look,
exactly.
See? Mm-hmm. Yes, we're talking about you. So these are the socialized dogs. Did you?
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them. Only maybe not between the different packs.
Mm-hmm.
But all of them are social. So all the packs that you're gonna show are
Oh,
really social.
look! I like you. I do. I know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
She's Maggie. She's young, but she has a lot of energy. Actually, this is one of those that just came back. She was already with a family, but doesn't work well.
Aw. And the family brought her back.
Yeah, but it's better that they bring it back.
Sure. Sure.
Yep. So what Tracy did here is that she rescued the dogs.
Mm-hmm.
We did all the shots, all the vaccination had to be ready.
Mm-hmm.
The anti-worming, we sprayed a neuter, and then most of them go to Canada.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Over there, Tracy have like the interviews via Facebook or via video chat to know the people and know what kind of dogs can be good for them, and then someone travel with the dogs or someone is already there like to receive them. So most of them go I have here like almost 2 years in separate moments, and I can say that all of these dogs are not the same ones that when I start working here.
Nice. Very nice. Oh, these two.
So I'm not really witness that really the dogs go. The
Good.
dogs go. Some
Good.
dogs are more difficult to go than the other ones, no, because the characters that they can have. But this group, for example, is easy.
Honestly, if we were in a position to take a couple of dogs, these two right here belong together. They belong together. Look at this.
And actually, most of the times, here in Yucatan is like a bad situation about all the street dogs. So most of the times it's more like siblings, or
Siblings.
or the mom that is pregnant and doesn't born yet. So
Okay.
you're gonna see like a lot of dogs that have here the siblings.
Oh, you are so full of attention seeking.
Yeah, because they have to be like 24/7 with supervision.
So fun. Look at
Tracy
them.
live here, and also some of the staff live here
Okay.
because it's 24/7. Animals is 24/7. two corals over there, another coral,
Wow.
another over there, another over there, other over there,
Wow.
in the back, and this area. This space is more like the house. Also, here's a restaurant, and this is the way that Tracy can help
Finance.
exactly finance.
Okay.
With the restaurants, with the beauty salon, like for women.
There's a beauty salon?
Yeah,
I need a
inside.
haircut.
You're in the perfect place.
What I mean when I see, what I see, what I feel, when I dream, when I be, I'm a freak. What up? Oh, what up? Everybody look at me when I'm free, when I feel, what I see, when I do it, I'm a freak. What up? Oh, what up?
How many dogs are you boarding right now?
Right
roughly?
now, it's between 40 and 50, between 14 and 15.
Okay.
Do you know, like exactly how many dogs does he have right now?
43, 45.
Yeah, but I remember in some moment that was 80.
Wow. That's a lot of dogs.
Yeah.
Wow.
That sometimes in some places the problem is when they have too much,
Mm-hmm.
you cannot do it so well.
No.
Mm-hmm.
You need like to have the spaces, and also because every time that we accept a dog, we put in risk to all the other dogs.
Sure.
Yeah.
You know, because
Sure.
the bacteria, virus. So we have to be sure that first is in quarantine,
Mm-hmm.
and that we can gradually start to mix it depending of the character. Because also it doesn't matter if everybody can be friendly, yes, but if you have one super friendly and another one that is a little afraid,
Timid.
and you put the super friendly that go to play,
Sure,
to
sure.
try to play, the one that is afraid, you are gonna start to build a character a little aggressive because
Yep.
defensive.
Yep.
No, so it's not that one is aggressive and the other one no. It's more like if you don't do the correct mix,
Yeah.
you're gonna provoke.
Yeah,
aggression.
and it's counterproductive to adoption because no one wants an aggressive dog.
Exactly.
They want a socialized dog.
Also, it's important to think that sometimes to adopt a dog can be more difficult and more expensive than to buy a dog, because the dog that you are helping probably is gonna come with some traumas,
Yep.
with some. So it's like a little more of work, but the point of that is to give the opportunity to the ones that
Didn't have an
don't
opportunity.
have it. Yeah,
Right.
exactly. It's funny because I saw him like 6 months ago or more in the highway, but I was not working in that moment here. I was in another place that was not. I don't have the option. I have already 6 dogs. So I saw him, and I feel so bad for him, but I was not in the position to help him. No. And like 6 months later, I'm here again. Someone called. I go to the Malecon. I saw the dog, and it's he.
It's here.
That he was in a terrible condition.
Oh.
Right now, he's like starting to be better. You can saw that still being like the skin, the little back doesn't look so well.
Oh, look at that face. Oh my
He
goodness.
was with tumors here, tumors in the glandin.
This one's lovable.
Yeah.
You are full of love.
Yes, you are.
Oh my goodness.
Tina. So with him, we are like first just building that he feels confidence.
Oh, hello,
No?
hello.
And also that he start to play with other dogs and start to interact.
Aww. Look at that.
What?
He's like, I want to give you kisses, Mark.
Tina.
That's a lot of work that you guys are doing.
Yeah, because really, you never finish.
No.
When you finish with one, you have to start with the other one, and when you finish with that one, you have to repeat the first one.
Yes, I know. You wanna play? You wanna play? Don't you put sand in my mouth now. Uh-oh. What? You want to be a star. Look at you. Look at you wanting to be a star. They like the coconuts.
Yeah, it's what I was saying. That's why I left them there, because really it's good for them that they have ways to also have fun without us. Right. Because if they always need us to have fun, they're gonna be like always waiting for us. Yes. Oh, you. Look at you. Are you making a friend?
I think so.
She's bringing the yummy treats. Oh, the treats.
With training, you don't want to waste time with that.
Right?
You want to give a little piece because you want to build like a fake necessity. It's not that they do it because they're hungry. It's like, for example, training with a ball. A dog doesn't need a ball to survive. But if you build that on the dog, in some point, they prefer the ball more than the food of the world.
Right.
So I don't want to give them a big piece that is gonna take seconds to eat it. No, I want like just like a little bit. If this can be like a hot dog, better, because I can literally give almost nothing. Yeah.
Aww.
So to keep them here, for example, with him, what I already do is like to first teach him a marker like to do positive because it's a puppy. Like my marker, but it's gonna be the word yes. So at the beginning, it's just to create the condition about saying yes and give. So yes, and I give. So I repeat that. Yes, and I give. even with some repetitions, I'm gonna start using that marker to show the positions that I'm looking. No, I'm not gonna do it for free. So a dog that never do obedience, to start to say sit is a mistake. He don't understand what you're asking.
Right.
So you have to teach him the position, and after you have the position, you start to create a word. So I make the position sit, and I say it like in the moment that he's already. I don't ask it before. No? So first, just with marker. Yes. Yes. He already do it a couple of times, so I don't need like to do luring all the time. I don't want it in front of me. I want it more like doing this and coming here. Yes. So again, I broke the position and I look at again here, and here, and here. Yes. Once that the dog already do it a couple of times and he knows that there is the position, I'm gonna start to marking now the focus with me. So again, I don't want it. Yes. So I'm gonna start walking and mark when he is there with the focus on me. You can saw the position of the neck, the way that he's walking. But right now, what I want is to build confidence. No, so obviously, if he jumps, I'm not gonna reward, but I'm gonna look for again the position, and then I'm gonna start with words. Kill, sit. Kill. Sit. This is the first time that I'm gonna try this with here. Let's see also how at the beginning, because I'm just gonna use loading. Sit. So I'm gonna work here. Then I'm gonna work here. And then I'm gonna reward only when I do like 2 or 3 steps. For me, the most important part is that having a good bond with him.
Oh, absolutely.
No. And maybe after, the owner is gonna tell you like, yeah, but he's jumping, he's barking, he's doing crazy things that I don't want. Don't worry, we'll change that later.
Yeah.
When he's a puppy, I don't wanna bully him. I wanna build confidence, and after the confidence, okay, I can correct the things that I don't want. Here, with this posture, you can see that he's working exactly the same that the puppy.
Yeah.
Because it's not that he's super smart, it's that I have technique to teach him. Sit. Yeah. Good boy.
It was impressive watching Ricardo and Cassie work with all these dogs. They get amazing results, and the dogs just love them.
Tracy runs a restaurant once a week to raise money for the care of these animals called Ginger's Jungle Rescue.
And it is an amazing array of food. If you happen to be in Progresso, treat yourself to one of the best meals that you're ever going to eat.
It's all that I can give to you. Love was made for me and you. Yep.
This pork chop was to die for.
Gorgonzola pasta with the chicken was enough for dinner and lunch the next day.
Use this QR code if you feel like you would like to donate to this wonderful cause. They do great work and they would appreciate any help that you could give them.
I'm also going to put the link for the PayPal account below, as well as links for both their Instagram and Facebook pages.
Thanks for watching. We're Gringos R Us.
Expats with a Plan.
And remember,
We're
doing it. You can too.
Hasta la próxima.
Adios.